you immediately know where you are. The Peace Tower, Parliament Hill, we are in Ottawa for the Tim Hortons Brier. We've reached the midway point of round robin, and there's no reason to look back now. That's past. You look ahead, and you're hoping for a strong finish towards the final round robin draw on Friday morning. Draw 8 went this morning here at the arena at TD Place. British Columbia against Quebec. BC leading by 1-5-4. Jean-Michel Menard, the 2006 champion. Has he got it? Can he move all those stones and get his deuce for the win? Now watch them fly. Bang, bang, bang. Touch the ball and sit for the win. Quebec. And a crushing loss for Jim Cotter and BC. Elsewhere, Manitoba. Northwest Territories, Jamie Cooey has played so well, but still looking for win number 1. Newfoundland and Labrador, winner over New Brunswick, and Northern Ontario, they right now are the hot team in the field. As they sit atop the table, they are the only undefeated team at 5-0, and we're still looking for win number 1 for Cooey and the team from the Northwest Territories. Once again, you'll have your choice of games. If you'd like to see British Columbia against Team Canada, TSN 1 and 4, or Brian and David on TSN 3, we'll have Newfoundland Labrador against Alberta as our coverage of the Brier continues. Two years ago, they were teammates. John Morris, Jim Cotter, Terrell Griffith, Rick Sawatsky came within one game of a Brier title. But after falling just short, Johnny Moe left, and he joined the team that beat him in Kamloops. Last year, with that new addition, Team Canada defended their title. Now, Morris once again faces his former mates, this time in Ottawa. It is Team Canada against BC. Draw 9 next. British Columbia against Team Canada. It is the feature on this Tuesday afternoon as we welcome you inside the arena here at TD Place. Nice to have you back, and Cheryl Russ alongside as always. Team Canada think they're very happy at 3-2. Why not? They won their first 3. Yesterday was a bit of a struggle, dropping 2 in a row. Should they be happy when you look at the numbers?
Well, yesterday was the issue. Those 2 losses, they had control of both those games, and they came about because of unforced errors and steals allowed. And you've got to look at the top 3 teams. They've only allowed 1 stolen in. Team Canada, 3 already to date. So the keys today is when you have Hammer take that 1 point, run down and put it on the board and don't give it away. And you've got to avoid the mental lapses that causes those unforced errors.
Poor Jim Cotter, my goodness, it's like he had his pocket picked. There he was, leading by 1, then they Jean-Michel Menard, bang, 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 and he loses the game. But this is where the psychologists come into play. They say athletes and teams have to park it.
No kidding, not much time to park it, an hour and a half to park it, get some food back, practicing already. Jimmy's team, they got great chemistry. We talk about playing for Jim Cotter would be a thrill. He's even-mannered team, but that triple by Jean-Michel and Quebec to pick their pocket, that has to be devastating. It puts them at 3 losses already. They've got a whole pile of tough teams, 4 in a row here that are world class. The keys for this team is don't try to get it all back at once. Let the game come to them, let it breathe, and take time to recover from that devastating loss.
The keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. When we come back, it is BC against Team Canada on a Tuesday afternoon.
Certainly feeling ahead of where we were last year. That being said, I think everyone's a year better again this year, so it's going to take as much, if not more than last year, to work our way into the final weekend. But, we're in a good spot.
We've grown a lot. That second year, curling, there's, so many little things that go unnoticed that are extremely important. We've kind of ironed those things out, and, we've worked real hard. So, yeah, we're ready to go.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Ford of Canada. proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
From the arena at TD Place, our coverage of the Tim Hortons Brier continues. These are your choices today. Stay with us here on 1 and 4 for BC Team Canada, or join Brian and David on TSN 3 for Newfoundland Labrador against Alberta. So BC trying to park it, as they were, against Team Canada. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, my name is Jim Cotter, skip of Team BC. Our lead is Rick Swatsky, our second Tyrell Griffith, our third Ryan Cood, and we play out of the Kelowna and Vernon Curling Club.
Hi, I'm Pat Simmons, skip of Team Canada. Our lead is Nolan Thiessen, second Carter Rycroft, third John Morris, and we curl out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary.
So lose as they did, Russ, this is a good sign for BC that they're able to come out of their break between games, and when they draw to the button, they'll have the last rock playing the Redstones here in 1. Team Canada, the yellow, to get us underway. The Team Canada lead is Nolan Thiessen.
Too bad, Johnny. Mine's good.
You don't know which team to feel more sorry for, Cheryl. It's the Quebec triple to give that BC team that devastating loss. They were in that game the whole way, back and forth, got a great deuce at 9. Looked like they're going to win. Bang, another loss, 3 now. But you look at Canada, they did get some time to sleep on their bad day, but they lost 2 in a row.
They did, and really, they, as I said, they had control of both those games. Just it gets this time in the week where you start to have to really focus on an open shot and don't allow unforced errors. And this is the time where teams start to get tired. One thing I like with Pat Simmons is he really does try to stick the whole team to their routines, and I think that really will help to try to get themselves ready every time they sit in the hack to throw.
I've been in this situation quite a few times where you lose it close when you have to go back to back. When you get the night off or you get the split shift, you've got time to do a post-mortem, complain about what went wrong, regroup and get at it. And I've been guilty a few times in the first couple of ends here, trying to get it back right away. Try to get that 3, get that 2, get that steal, and you've got to be patient when you're playing a team like Team Canada. They can burn you like everybody else out here.
Oh, whoa, close. Carter.
I think the advantage for BC is definitely the front end. Swatsky and Griffith, they are playing great, and I think they were the key when in the Ontario game, setting up and forcing Ontario to chase them.
Control.
Well, both these teams have really experienced coaches in Pat Ryan for BC and Team Canada, of course, Earl Morris, the newest Hall of Famer, Canadian Curling Hall of Fame, as we say good afternoon, Kathy Gauthier.
Well, Earl Morris certainly does know a lot, and he really does know this team. And they had a talk last night. They had another one today to reinforce 2 important messages, and it does speak to what you just said, Russ. Last night, when Brad Jacobs made that great shot and took 4, he felt they panicked and didn't look at the scoreboard and realized they were only down by 1. And as a result, they gambled really hard. They gave up a steal, and then they were really behind the 8 ball. So it really is about maintaining that focus. And the other thing that he noticed happened on the ice is they all went quiet. The communication stopped, and that leads to their confidence. And as Earl says, in this sport, quiet is never good.
Brilliant comment by Earl Morris, and one of the top coaches you'll ever get, and great player besides. Went to 3 Briers out of 3 different provinces. But I agree with what Kathy's just said, Cheryl. That not only did they turtle a little bit, but they tried to get it all back at once. They got down, 3? I think they were down. Yes, they were down 3. Worked their way all the way back, tied it up in 7.
Right now.
Got really aggressive in 7 when they didn't have to. Once the score's tied, gave up another 3 to Jacobs. That seems to be what Johnny's so aggressive sometimes. Once in a while, not very often. Once in a while, they get burnt.
He's kind of the key player to keep the communication up out there. I think what happens, you get focused so much on what you did and how the miss came about that you quit communicating with the rest of the players. And John Morris is always the one to pull it out of everybody, and when he stops, that's when the trouble happens.
As we play second stones here in this first, the center guard, or just off center guard, went up from Team Canada. That stone from Tyrell Griffith throwing the second rocks for the BC champions went deep to the back edge of the 8.
Go, John. Go, John. You got it. No, no. Okay. Nolan, 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 Nolan. Go, 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 go. Roll it. Shot.
And just enough to push it out the back and sit for shot rock.
Good weight. Good weight. Forward.
In a fourth Brier appearance for Tyrell Griffith.
Good half. Clean. Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Third straight time
Clean,
they've
yep.
won the BC championship, Jim Cotter.
Right, yep. Hard Ryan, hard Ryan. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Team BC have had the same type of numbers when they played Ontario. The BC front end was favorable numbers against the Ontario front end, but way below at the back end level. It's the same thing here. Johnny Moe and Pat Simmons are 6% and 7% percent respectively higher than the back end for BC. So where the damage has to be done here for BC is at that front end position.
Yep. Yep.
If you can't say it, how can we believe
Well,
it?
yeah, it's just numbers. Just turn them around whichever way you want.
Forward. Clean. Hold it.
Swat.
Swat.
Swat. Hard swat.
Swat.
Hard swat. Hard swat.
Really hard swat. Really hard. Really hard.
Rick Sawansky.
Okay.
And he'll just catch the edge. Unable to hold the shooter.
So solid.
You know, you talk to John Morrison, you take it at face value, and he said it was one of the
My rocks finish a hair more,
best experiences.
One more hair.
I was going to say, mine's a cutter, though, so.
I know, but they were all taking edge 8, and my rocks finish more.
That season he played with BC and Jim Cotter. And that includes all the time with Kevin and
Sure.
and
It's all there, Nolan.
gold medals and a championship. That experience, he says, just to play with Jim
Line's good. Line's
was
good.
one of the best he's ever had.
Jim, we've said it a lot, and he's just a great guy. Regardless of one of the best, purest shot makers you'll see. And that's infectious to the team. I think it was good for John. John's so intense. And Jimmy's like, yeah, okay, you know, put the broom here. Oh, wait, normal weight, sure, yeah, okay, and he just goes ahead and does it.
Like the rider, go here.
I think he learned a lot from playing with John as well. Scoreboard management, not taking risks as often. Leadership even. I think he's a different, he took some of the best from John, and that's really helped them. And the hard work ethic. You heard Jim talk about all the work they've put in this year, what they realized from last year they had to do, and all the top teams are doing it.
He's taking this move right here from John Morris. Jimmy's a fairly defensive thinker. He would probably play the run back here, the short run back. And John's an aggressive player, always has been. So they're going to ignore this run back, go right around and try to get their 2 here.
Easy. Got room. Weight's good. Let it work. Stay close. Weight's real good. High T. Go SWAT. Yep. Yep. Yep.
To the back edge of the floor. I'm not sure whether they expected a little bit more finish there, a little harder finish to keep it in the top half of the house.
I think they would have got the finish had the weight been a little bit more sweeper's weight. This is just deep and slides to the back.
Probably an inch or 2 less ice too, because that did come in around pretty hard. It's just that it got by that yellow one by quite a bit. Still a good shot. It forces Pat to a tough first opening shot here.
Right to it, eh, Pat?
I like the call with Jim. He could get forced here. He could end up playing a tough shot, but at least you're putting some pressure on Pat Simmons, because there's no other way to beat that guy.
No, and what sometimes happens is if you go into the first end with a mindset that you're blanking, you kind of miss the opportunity to look for your deuce at times. It's the switching gears. When do you switch from the defense to the offense?
That's the thing that we've really been surprised about, those numbers. You throw 88% and you're tied for 6th. But, you know, then earlier today, you're looking at Brad Jacobs throwing 99%. 90s has become the norm.
It's unbelievable.
Simmons now trying to wrap this around.
Never stop.
And down to it. And they are the shot rock. Team Canada sitting 1 without last here in the first.
Really nice weight. It just really curled once it got to the top 4 on them.
Curled pretty good.
Yeah, you're.
Wait, top button. 3. Okay. Top button.
Yeah.
Just try not to allow Pat a second opportunity at the freeze, so top button.
Most players would try to tap that and sit 2, but you're just going to leave a red wall. Team Canada will freeze in there, and you have no chance to score more than a single. So this is a great move. Tuck an inch, top button. That's 5 feet of curl they're asking for here, Cheryl. That's a nice surface.
Line's good.
The teams have all settled in with the amount of curl too now. It's a little different the first day.
Top button.
Well, we mentioned yesterday that Dave Merklinger and the ice crew had,
Top button.
as they call it, textured the
Line's
rocks.
good.
They've
Right here, guys. Right here.
given the running surfaces a little bit of a scouring, a scrubbing. And so there's a little bit more curl in the stones too. Wow, right down on the corner.
Yeah, there's the best part of a foot more curl at the start of the game, and that will diminish as the pebble wears off.
Jiggle it too, right? But I'm just throwing the freeze.
Same way.
Yeah. I think that extra inch.
I think this was just for Jim Cotter, the third rock down. He got caught. He would have liked it to just stop top button, and this allows Pat Simmons an opportunity here.
Got to be careful here. If that rock stops there, there'll be a tap for 3. You're playing with inches here. It looks favorable. You can weld it right on there, Cheryl, but let's say you roll an inch open.
Yeah, in this situation, short's okay. It makes it tough for BC to get their deuce.
Do you think he can be, Team Canada, Pat Simmons, do you think he can be shot and be in the right spot?
Barely. Barely. And don't forget, everybody's played this track, so it's getting a fraction faster. A fraction heavy is a disaster.
Go ahead if you need it.
The final stone for Team Canada, Pat Simmons.
Line's good. Line's good.
Nolan Thiessen on the left, Carter Rycroft on the right.
Weight's good. Weight's good.
Okay.
Room.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's there.
Carter.
It's there for weight.
Carter, you can jiggle it. Whoa.
And there it is on the corner. Now is that situation set up as we check in. First update of the day, Saskatchewan PEI last on the way now for PEI skip Adam Casey.
And it's a very precise shot, this first. And Vic needs to draw right to the button to outcount that red stone belonging to Steve Laycock.
Real good. Room even.
It is sitting at the back edge of the button. And the room is there to get through. Question is if they can carry it there.
You gotta go, Anthony. Go.
Need a little bit more. Need a good little piece of the white. Oh, they're not going to get it there as it's kicked away quickly. Dug in. Steal of 1, Saskatchewan, and Steve Laycock, Nutana Curling Club, Saskatoon.
You're going to give this a go, Cheryl, like a heavy board weight. If you can squeeze that yellow guard at the top of the 8-foot, you might be able to get that out for 3.
Yeah, it's really close. I think if they used the directional sweeping a little bit more, this could be more of an advantage with that.
But, you know, again, you go back and probably analyze this end. Look at the number of stones that went
Solid
deep.
control.
You could have ever just kept them in the top half of the house.
Exactly.
So it's set up here for Jim Cotter. Griffith, Sawatsky, Kuhn is calling line by the guard. Crack it, and now roll it, and they will get their deuce.
Shot.
Oh, almost 3.
It's close.
2 is real good.
Two is really good, says Jim Cotter. Well, we talked about that loss the BC suffered to Quebec. How would they respond coming out of the locker room for this one against Team Canada? Respond very nicely, thank you.
No kidding. We talk about the hitting ability of this guy right here, but look how close that gets to the guard with big weight. Springs it almost gets it for 3. Brilliant.
2 for BC. The key shot is brought to you by Scotty's The Tissue for any issue. As we welcome you back, it is draw 9 here at the arena. TD Place. We're in Ottawa for this 87th edition of the Canadian Men's Curling Championship. Tim Hortons prior. And here in the second, it will be Team Canada that does have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. Centerline guard goes up from BC, and around they come with Nolan Thiessen to cover it, sitting top 8.
Danger now, Cheryl, in my opinion, is you know what Johnny's thinking? He's thinking 3. He doesn't want to. And they have to be really careful here.
A lot of room. No bounce. Line's good. A lot of
He's
room.
got the voice of reason with Pat.
Pick him. Yep. Yep. Gotta go. Yep, bounce it. Okay. Good. Okay.
Northwest Territories. Last night, Jamie Cooey played his brother very close and lost late. And then earlier today against Manitoba, again lost by 1 in an extra. And here now he's playing Ontario Glenn Howard's last.
Well, he's playing very well, and they're putting a lot of pressure against Ontario. It really started with a run back by Richard Hart that missed everything, and that gave Northwest Territories a chance to put a lot of pressure on Glenn Needs and the lid.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Bread and butter for him, isn't it, that draw weight? And he puts it in the 4-foot for the single to take the early lead there.
Yeah, that could have been a disaster there. The Territories were all over Ontario in that end.
Yeah. Or I don't mind that. Oh, let's come around there.
Whatever you like, Jim. Run back's pretty good.
You like the run?
Sure.
Okay.
I like the positioning of the Team Canada guard with
Regular,
the more curl since the rocks have been done. The tighter guards are a lot better. If they're high, they're really effectively not a guard. So bringing them a lot tighter than they were on the weekend.
Right. Whoa. Ryan. Ryan. Please.
Tyrell Griffith.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Run it back.
Boy, good.
Oh, and he's just going to absolutely stuff it there. And just like that, it turns around. Shot rock is gone. And they are sitting 2, BC without.
Cheryl, I think that's the next shot we're going to see, the repetitive run backs that you see the Cooeys and the Gushus and a lot of the team Simmons throw these rockets back. That isn't what Tyrell did there. He threw control weight, and then you can use the directional brushing. And you wanted to hang around anyways, so why throw a bullet?
Carter Rycroft. John Morris. And they'll just open it up. Everybody chasing, of course, Northern Ontario with 5 straight wins. The 2 teams at 4-1, Newfoundland, Labrador, Alberta are on sheet C, and they blanked the opening end, Alberta with last rock, as they play the second.
Yep.
Clean.
Yep. 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 Clean.
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 Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Clean. Clean.
Try and roll it in.
Get into the paint.
Very nice.
What a pair from Tyrell. Runs it back, sticks it buried.
Gets
rid of the corner and rolls in.
right about there.
We've talked about Tyrell Griffith. That first Brier, of course, for him was back in 2012, but he came of age
Yes.
in that
Yeah,
great
gotta
run
go,
2 years
John.
ago.
Really gotta go.
Former BC junior, and there they go. Wow.
Carter. What a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that hit. That hit.
That's why we're seeing so many blank ends and low scores, and it's not because the ends are open. It's because of execution.
Regular.
Ryan Kuhn, who won a Canadian Junior and World Junior Championship with his brother Brad back in 2000.
Tie. Made a little move there.
Good shot.
People sometimes will ask me, Russ, when they see those run backs made, and to the point where you almost say it's routine. So my explanation is, first, they're talented. You have to be able to call it. But I also say to them that the ice conditions are such that you put the brush down where you want to hit the stone and you can throw it through the curl. The conditions have also helped the shot making.
No question about it, and you still have to be talented, you're right, but directional sweeping's helping. These inserts are helping, because we throw like a control or a normal weight, maybe a peel weight, there's zero ice reading anymore. It just goes wherever you've thrown it. Now you have to throw it clean. But if you're hair off one way or the other, you can maybe save it with this brushing. So perfect ice, perfect rocks, perfect brushing technique. And some pretty good talent out there, too. So on a shot like this, Ryan would like to roll in here. So if he's a hair wide here, Ty gets on this, he can probably make this curl an extra inch. That might be enough to roll it into the paint.
As he brushes in the direction of where they want the stone to go.
That's pretty good weight, eh? That was great weight. Yeah.
Same weight. You're not good.
I would say since the late 80s, the ice conditions have improved like 400%. Right? It's just incredible.
Clean.
And I think that was part of the reason why the hair brushes, you talked about Tyrell could improve that shot by an inch with the hair brushes. We were seeing feet, and it just was too much.
It kills us out. Well, I mean, listen, I'm not even old enough to remember the corn. But it was what if you heard a corn broom on ice, you said that was curling.
Rip it?
Yep. But the amount of chaff that they left on the ice for an open hit, you would take how many feet?
Oh, well over, yeah. You can take 1.5 feet, maybe even 2 feet on a board waiter. And they invented curl the other way by doing that with the chaff on the ice. You had to be cognizant of where that chaff was. Very similar situation.
But now with everything so pristine, you just put the brush down and hope you hit it.
Exactly. The other thing is the running bands of these particular stones that the Curling Association uses for all the events are so explosive. Those peels are, I don't remember, Ty had one yesterday. Maybe been 3 that I've watched all week.
So there's that insert. Did you see the discoloration, the 2 different colors? The outside and then that inside? That is what Russ is referring to. That's the insert.
Blue hone insert. It's a very hard, extremely hard granite. You can't make your rock out of it because it's so hard it's brittle. If you throw it a million miles an hour, you could crack a blue hone stone. So they just put the inserts in and they just carve out about an inch thick diameter, about 8 inches wide. Fire in the blue hone insert, and the problem with the blue hone is they polish themselves thick. So as the week goes along, or as your year goes along in a curling club, they get a hair straighter until you have to doctor them up a little bit.
Gotta go.
Because I'd rather throw this now than if that was against 2 or 3, you know. I mean,
Here, John talking about trying to get Pat to throw the draw now.
that side's clear.
Right there, that's the one we're talking about, that 8-inch diameter circle. It's about 1.25 inches deep. They hollow it out, put in a different granite, and that granite there is extremely hard. And that's the type of surface that's allowed these hits to run so straight.
Now, I don't remember the corn broom, Cheryl, do you?
I started throwing with a corn broom,
Oh, really?
so I do.
Clean.
Oh, clean.
Clean. Clean. A little bit tight.
Well, no, Kathy, you do.
You know what? I'm sitting down here on a nice level thinking, what do you mean you're not old enough? For sure you are. I swept with one.
Ryan went down.
And you win the competition of oldest here.
Yeah, that's true. Are you okay, Ryan? Yeah, little bow.
Slippery game.
Good job back there, Ryan.
Kathy's changing the subject.
I noticed that. I don't know how I got Ryan to do that for him.
Perfect timing.
That was a good one, eh?
You know, every time as he's going back, I think he just, I don't know if he gets caught on the, oh, he goes to kick it, yeah. You know, the thing is, though, since the fall by Brad Gushue, so that's a little concern, of course, anyone taking a tumble on the ice. Final stone coming up here in the second.
Good.
Looking for the blank. It started well, but we had a couple of nice shots, Tyrell Griffith and Carter Rycroft. They both clean house. We end up with a blank. 44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2016 EcoBoost Ford Edge Sport in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number cut down to just 2. The final, Manitoba's Denny Neufeld against Newfoundland Labrador's Brad Gushue. And Gushue had a battle on his hands, but came up big when it counted most, including a big 5 on the hit and roll. The skip would come out on top. Brad Gushue wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on a 2016 Ford Edge Sport. Draw 9, let's continue with our updates. The territories against Ontario, we saw Glenn Howard draw the 4-foot and now sitting 1-2 final stone to be played by Jamie Cooey of Yellowknife.
Well, Jamie made the decision on his first stone to ignore the Ontario stone out in the wing and try to utilize the corner guard to score 2, but he went deep and was second shot, and that's the shot that Glenn Howard came down to. So it is the force, needs a bite of the 8-foot.
You know, it's a interesting thing to me. Here he is, Jamie, doesn't get to play a lot. Had to come through that pre-qualifying tournament. And he takes his brother to the 10th. He loses in an extra this morning against Manitoba. He did make the playoffs 3 or 4 years ago at the Brier. What does it take? What's the difference, Russ, when you look at him and him just not getting over the hump and losing those games late? What is it?
Well, I think he's got the best team he's ever had, bringing in Chris Schill to play on the team at third. That's helped a lot. But this field thing, you could say that about just about everybody. If you don't have your A game, maybe your A-plus game, you could lose a whole pile of close games. We've seen it with Saskatchewan. We've seen it with PI. We've seen it with Team Canada so far. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. They're just sometimes your opponent doesn't cooperate.
As we welcome you back after that blank in the second, BC continues to lead 2-0. Once again, Team Canada. And Pat Simmons and the team from the Glencoe Club in Calgary will once again have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Hair tight. It's light. Hard. Top 8. Got to go for everything. Hard.
T-line.
Okay, line's not bad.
No. T-line, got to go still.
No.
Oh.
Line's line? Good.
How's line?
Whoa, room. Line's good. Yep.
Yep, John.
Yep. Whoa. Attaboy.
Sorry, Carter.
Hit on the nose.
Saskatchewan.
Nose. Yeah. Forward.
With a 1-0 lead over Prince Edward Island as they play in the second. This is Adam Casey, his team out of the Silver Fox Curling and Yacht Club in Summerside, and of course Charlottetown Curling Complex.
Facing 2, Steve Laycock's final stone did not finish, and so it is open. Nose hit for 1.
And the time of the week, interesting. Again, it's the field, and we know that there isn't a team out here that doesn't think 4 losses should get you something. Might get you direct path in to the playoffs, get you a tiebreaker, but more and more we're thinking that 5, just because of the difficulty of the field.
No question.
Can we tap it or?
Yeah, I think you can't make any good roll, so just, you're probably wanting to throw like back 12. Yep.
All you got to do
Little bit high side.
All you got to do is unlock it, eh?
What are you thinking, Carter, like that?
Try and unlock it here and not move your back yellow too far.
These are so tough to throw. As if this over curls a shade, there's a simple yellow double. A little heavy, there's a simple yellow double.
I would have said late.
I would have said late too.
Hard!
Keep the line.
Really curling.
Keep the
Hard!
Keep the line, Nolan. Keep the
Hard!
line, buddy. Keep
Boy,
the
Nolan
line.
Thiessen.
Hard, you got it,
It's
Nolan.
all on
Come
him
on.
right
Hard, you
now,
got it.
keeping
Keep
the
the
line.
line. Gotta stay
Come
on.
A little
on.
light out of the hand of
Hard.
Carter Rycroft. And he won't be able to save it. Gets it off the nose, though. Just chips it into the open. Shot rock belongs to BC. It's an interesting game here with these two teams at 4-1. Newfoundland, Labrador, Gushue against Kevin
Really
Cooey,
hard, right on the nose.
Alberta, and they blanked the first two ends.
Right on the nose.
There's the simple yellow double we talked about. It might take the red one, though, at the back.
Yeah, they just had to stay any part of the center side.
Whoa. Yep. Tie a little bit. Clean.
Whoa. Yep.
Clean, yep.
Swat. Swat.
Good.
Brian Kuhn,
Nice
and
shot.
away they go. Wow.
Good.
It's at 3,
Shot,
but
Ryan.
without last rock.
Hitting it on the inside, it actually dragged that back yellow enough to save the red that's on the back right corner of the forefoot. Really good shot.
Forward.
If you roll it right in between.
I like this call by Pat. Yeah, I mean, you could look at the double, but you can play the rollover, sit on top, and put some pressure on BC.
Big, big, big.
John Morris.
Clean. Whoa,
Clean.
whoa.
Whoa.
They're close.
Close. Whoa. Clean.
Clean as
Clean.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Hard. Hard.
And there's the rollover and on top. Good shot, Johnny.
Very nice.
Another stroke. Millimeter. Quarter inch. Safety.
This was all about weight and then managing it with the sweeping.
Clean. Swat.
Hard swat. Hard, Rick.
Nose hit works here.
Hard, Rick. Hard.
And even by making that shot with John, it wasn't perfect, but it now brings a possibility you maybe get a blank, brings it into play.
Hard, Benny.
It's all right.
Hard line.
No roll, just stick it there.
Full weight.
Clean. Just clean.
When I talked to
You're good. You're good. Clean.
some of the Team Canada players earlier before the game, I said, so are you happy where you are? And they said, well, compared to last year, yes. We're a game ahead. Remember, they were struggling last year in Calgary when John Morris was skipping the team. And they elected to make the switch. Pat taking over and John sliding down into the third hole, and they ran it to a championship. So they don't have that distraction this year, certainly. So they come in at 3-2 after losing 2 games yesterday.
Not too far, but
Pretty good and gradual on both turns, even that out turn. We could have held it. You got a little finish though, eh? Your first shot there?
Yeah, they're both good spots.
Nice and gradual.
Solid control.
solid control. Big. Clean.
Jim Cotter went 5 and 6
Rick, swat. Go
last
swat.
year in Calgary.
Swat. Go. Go. Hard swat. Hard.
They played more this year. They've really tried to. Jim himself has been playing a lot. He just got finished mixed double provincials. He comes to the Briar, and then he heads off to the mixed double Canadians
Yeah.
with his daughter.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet. Congratulations to him. He and Jalen
Control weight.
won the BC mixed doubles, and they'll be going to Saskatoon beginning March the 31st.
That's pretty cool.
He's pretty happy about it.
Well, you know, we talk so often about players who give so much back to the game, and he's one of those people.
He is. He does the Rick Cotter Memorial curling event, a junior event, and when we went out to play Vernon this year, he was there coaching his daughter's team. We got to play against them, and he's a pretty proud dad.
Yep. Yes, Nolan, yep.
That corner's been sitting over there and just haven't been able to use it. All the play drawn away.
Oh, this could have been a disaster, eh? Sick, 20 more feet that way.
It's leaking, eh? It is leaking.
Yeah, they have had issues with the roof here at the arena, and they've done renovations, of course, in here when they did the TD Place complex, as well as the new stadium for the Red Blacks. But this is an older building.
To Haremore. Rick, close.
Opened back in 1967.
Rick.
They're finding that structurally they're finding the odd hole now in the roof, so there is a couple of drips, but they haven't affected the play on the ice.
To Haremore.
Yeah.
It's probably solid reg.
Countered it. Gets a little curled.
Yeah.
It's fine. Anytime you're on the rocks, just, you know.
Yep. Good job. More entropy.
See how tight the ice is taken for these peel attempts. Curls 2 inches, they hit it dead on, but it will not curl 2 inches.
Final stone, Pat Simmons.
Clean.
Looking for the blank. And bang, right where the brush was. So blank in 2, blank in 3.
Shot.
BC continues to lead. Brad Jacobs, Canadian champion, gold medal winner. The Brush brothers got him. Bang, bang. Oh!
Good shot.
Believe in the beard.
Yes!
Run back try. Kevin Cooey, final stone. Got to catch some red. Gets 2 to go. Wow.
Great shot.
That is a bailout shot from the skipper.
And here are the games you'll have a choice to watch tonight at 7:30 Eastern when we join you again with draw 10. Alberta and Northern Ontario. That'll be on TSN 1. TSN 4 will have Manitoba and Team Canada, Brian and David, with that one. 7:30 Eastern time tonight. Draw 10 from here in Ottawa. But first, on this Tuesday afternoon, let's drop in on the game between Ontario and the Territories. Territories still looking for their first win. It's a 1-1 tie as Glenn Howard throws his last.
Well, Jimmy Cooey made a lovely shot on his first one, but Glenn was able to pick it out and roll. So after much discussion, Northwest Territories thought they would try the pick on that back stone, did not make it. And so this is paint anywhere for 2.
Boy, that little biter at the back comes into play. 3-1 Ontario. Glenn Howard and his team from the St. George's Golf and Country Club in Toronto. It's the arena at TD Place, the former Ottawa Civic Centre. Home of the Ottawa 67s. They're currently on a 5-game road trip. Their next game will be March the 16th. Barrie Colts will be in town as they wind up their Ontario Hockey League season.
Tight, top 12.
World Figure Skating, World Junior Hockey, all been held here at the arena.
Room. Gotta curl. Gotta curl a lot.
Line's good now.
Nolan just made a really nice freeze for a setup shot here, and they've got the corner going as well.
Once again, Team Canada playing the Yellowstones will have last rock here in the fourth.
Right on the schnoz, eh? Oh.
In a 1-1 tie, Saskatchewan, Prince Edward Island. We haven't been here very often so far. Steve Laycock out of the Nutana in Saskatoon.
He's trying to get to the nose, Vic. That redstone there is the first one that he threw. He's trying to play the freeze and a little bit of a sweeping error. But Adam Casey went very deep on his draw to lie 2. And so if he can get to the nose and stay right on the nose, it will be for 2.
So a short angle raise for a possible 2 here. Really, it's been a bit of a hard luck, Laycock, so far. Losing a 3, and they've been all tight. That will get him a deuce.
I think this side will slide better.
You said when this all began on Saturday afternoon, Russ, there are going to be teams here
Not bad, actually, now.
that are going to lose more than they've likely lost before in any Bonspiel.
Playing to tap it?
Well, the 3 losses from Saskatchewan is the best example, all on the last shot to the highest-ranked teams, and you know they could be undefeated with a couple of breaks here or there.
A little bit early.
Line's good.
Yep, for line.
What an incredible pick Carter just made to pick off that BC stone lead is frozen.
Yeah, hard line. Hard. Where is it? Just there. Yep. Little tap. Yep.
Set.
Ooh. Rolled off. That might be a shot there now if they want to take it on.
Freeze right in the pocket. Is that any good, Johnny? Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Think here.
You betcha.
For now.
What turn you like?
That out? Sure seems
Kind of
good.
like this. You okay with that?
This is one of those opportunities. You don't get many of them, and when you do, this is when you want to make them worthwhile.
There's a red double, Cheryl, you're right. So Cozy another one in around the guards. Leave his reds for a while. You know he can get at them with one swing of the bat.
Okay, weight's pretty good.
Carter
Looks good. Room. Little bit of room.
Gotta go for weight.
Go ahead.
Gotta go.
Go ahead.
Come on, Nolan.
So decent again.
Room. Room.
Really got a curl, fellas. John's in.
Whoa.
Now John will pick him up.
You know.
John Morris.
Come on. Line's good.
That's the directional. You want to push it that way.
Finish.
It's good, it's good. Beauty.
Good shot.
Really good. That's good.
Wow.
Nice, Carter.
I think
Probably
that
better
yellow
there
one's
than
raised. You still make the red double. So how does BC move those yellows?
Yeah, it should drag it in.
Got to rearrange them, but you don't want to throw any heat at it.
Well,
No,
tap this.
tapping it around.
It might actually touch that.
I
Best
like
hit.
that. It's the hair. Keep it a hair high, eh?
Yeah, we gotta keep it on the corner of this.
Yeah.
Kind of weight here. 05.
Yeah, it should stay frozen on the yellow one and
play
be
that,
part
he's just-
behind the corner.
Double there.
Kind of weight. Like,
Just like tap it here. Might even nick this.
Which would be a good thing for Jimmy. So if it doesn't
Feel that,
nick
right?
that red and it
Like,
goes to the button, then there's a yellow raised
Back
double.
four-ish, back button. Back button. 05. Yeah, 5.
So we don't sleep it early.
Back 4, back 8.
Whoa, out
Got
there.
room? Close.
Lots of room.
Just back 4.
Lots of room. SWAT.
SWAT.
Gotta go hard, Rick. Don't go hard, Rick.
Ty, get in there.
Hard.
Go. Yep.
Now the carry
Roll it over here.
as they both get in there.
Go, 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 go.
Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty good weight. They just didn't get the finish on it like they thought.
Almost the best is almost to. It's almost best to tap that onto this. Open her up. Try to get second shot in there. 'Cause we could run this, but if we don't make it perfect, then If we play that, Pat, he's got. I don't think I could. Like if I kill both, then probably leave this one here, and my shooter's Gonzo. It's not the end of the world, but he could hit and roll under to be.
Just thinking that play it so that you're getting rid of this, and you just kick this. If you could ever kick it to.
Kick it out there at all, eh?
And then save the shooter.
Okay, yeah. Especially if we can get the shooter to here, right?
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Why not just plant it there?
You don't quite have half of that.
You could.
Hey,
Why not just plant it there?
You don't quite have half of that. You know that, right?
Yeah, that might not be bad either, John.
What's
just,
that?
Just plant it there with weight. Don't worry about the shooter.
I know, I'm just worried. I think this is... Is it just going to plant there? Pretty close, eh?
I think if we could ever hit it so that you just this one first. Yeah.
Is there any point trying to keep our shooter around?
It's pretty tough. We risk kind of not doing much with one
as long as we kick it any, though,
yeah.
right?
I like this.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you like?
Sure.
Trying to kill the shot rock. That's job number one. They're trying to save the yellow, job number two, and they're hoping that they feather that other red and kick it out in the open so that John or Pat can get at that rock later.
I really like Carter. He just kind of comes in, gives a couple little words of wisdom, and lets the team decide. And that's the shot they ended up going with.
Yeah, his was just planted. They couldn't see very much. Plant it. And they're not going to save that shooter. Now they pop that red rock out. Still shot stone, but it's at the top edge of the floor, and they can see it all.
What do you like? Do you like
Shade
that?
thinner would have kicked it out farther, but it's a very good shot.
Jeez, that one didn't go very far.
Well, there's the... Or then...
What do you think, Ty? That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, if you chase that right-hand yellow, you probably roll open and you leave a double back in.
Though. Like, as long as we're like just top 12.
I don't mind that.
Top 12 is pretty good.
We got to freeze right into there.
Well, if you go right
this
in there,
will probably end up 4.
You can't bounce it. You just can't be heavy.
What about that? Okay. Whatever you like, Jim.
If you're top 12 here, it's not bad.
You like this stuff?
Yep, I do.
I'm thinking a 10.
Top 12, top 8.
This is all about making it tough for Canada to get in there.
To be extremely careful here, though, that this doesn't kick off.
Where is it? Top 8.
Just as many bad spots as could end up as good, I believe, Cheryl.
Oh, no.
Can't tap. T-line.
Okay, stay close.
Need to get to the inside, bro.
Yep! Yep! Hard! Gotta go.
Extremely fortunate they didn't carry him off that yellow.
They almost did.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
Yep. It's just a little more weight than they wanted.
Can you throw board?
Yep.
Yep.
Kind of weight, Johnny?
Board.
Stay close. No. Clean.
Whoa!
Clean it. It's this will curl, Pat.
Clean!
Clean
Whoa!
it.
Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa!
Yes!
John Morris,
No! Me? Clean!
as
Whoa,
decent
no!
and right
John,
drops,
Carter,
are
Carter,
listening
Carter.
to Pat Simmons and not John Morris. And it will sit.
Great shot. Bad communication, but great shot.
We don't have to be
Good thing we didn't listen to you.
That is
They listened to Pat on
101.
that one. Pat was pretty insistent.
Know the right guy to listen to. Who's calling line right?
I said earlier, you don't want to look back. Started with your 3 wins, now you've lost 2 in a row. Look who they've got coming up. Manitoba, Newfoundland, Labrador, New Brunswick. And then you close against Alberta and Ontario. It is a very difficult field of teams. Some suggesting the best ever for a Canadian men's curling championship.
If you could ever nick that and roll it there would be great, but it's pretty tough.
We're about to split and then
Try and
If you ever
try and
catch it
The
thick,
brains of the operation again.
and roll it right onto
leave
it.
it double.
Ours all could go. They could be sitting
Yeah,
forward.
exactly.
Yeah, you can't really draw there either.
Try and get here.
You could.
Or we just kill this one.
It's kind of my first thought. I mean that. Yeah, that one's out counting this
Maybe
one.
like that or kill that.
This was kind of my first thought right here. Do we need to even keep the shooter? Yeah.
Well, then, do you think he'll play this?
Yeah.
He'll probably play that, right? I think we gotta. He might play, even if we go here, we gotta get it like here.
Yeah. It's got to be perfect, yeah.
What are you liking, Cheryl, when you look at this?
I think I like the hitting the yellow on the left. It's just the freeze on the right-hand side, as they said, has got to be absolutely perfect.
Do you agree, Russ?
It depends on who's. Yes, I do. I look because it looks like that yellow's closer than the red too. So, kill the shot rock is pretty good, Cheryl. I agree.
Okay.
I think if the red was shot, you might take a crack at the freeze and sit two.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, try and keep it over there somewhere.
So last word is we're going to try and hold the shooter.
That's going to be tough.
Pretty much just missed the yellow.
If they don't miss the yellow, they'll kick their own red, the BC red, out in the open.
Too cute, I mean.
Be a disaster.
It's definitely worth trying. Never roll on a good angle there. It's pretty good.
Nice board. Whoa, clean. Yep.
Jim Cotter, his first, as we play Skip Stones here in 4.
Clean. Yep.
Yes!
Rick Sawatsky.
Hard!
Now they touch the top one first, and now they'll lose the shooter too.
That's what they couldn't do.
They
Don't
just
need to
clicked
play
it.
that cute.
Oh, barely.
No reason for that.
This is what's happening, I think, Cheryl, is the teams are making everything. You just try too hard. You were never going to hang around there anyway, so just kill that back one.
Played it a little too cute, he says.
Oh, what a shot at a big end here. You roll underneath, you've got 3 buried, Cheryl, and 1 frozen.
Kind of weight there, buddy?
Board weight.
Yeah, the perfect roll can put a lot of pressure on here. I think that had to be the discussion on Jim Cotter's is, just make sure, make it go away.
Yeah.
Pat Simmons. Team Canada with last rock.
Whoa.
Down
Hold
2-0.
on.
Those points coming in the
Clean it.
first
Nice break.
for
Yeah, come on.
British Columbia. Nolan Thiessen.
Hard. Whoa. Yeah, no,
Once again.
Whoa.
And roll it in and underneath. Oh,
good shot, Pat.
Beauty shot, Pat.
Like that. Perfect.
Pistol.
And great line call by John Morris.
Good call, John. It's a good call.
I think we expected some fireworks here, Kathy, but
Oh, we just had some.
Well, blank 1, blank 2, blank 3, and now we're looking at some rocks in play here in 4, and this is Kevin Cooey.
Well, and a great shot by Brad Goosh, who made the in-off to lie that too. This is coming at warp speed.
And won't touch anything. So 1 on the lid.
Look, Mark, I think it's just 1.
And I think, yeah, you're right. But the look around the edge, from overhead, it looks like it's just the 1. And it is. Steal of 1, Newfoundland Labrador, as Brad Gushue grabs the lead in the 4th.
coming around to everything.
Yeah, I guess, but you know that could you go back 4, Cheryl, and
The other play is
Canada's got that in off on their own freeze for 5.
Can you see enough of it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, barely, but it's there. I don't know.
And you're trying to just
Spike
count
top
them down.
4.
Yeah, I'll just leave it high.
Like top 4, line's fine.
Okay, freezing and
Yeah.
letting them sit 1 or
Spike
2.
top
Yeah.
4.
Okay, sorry.
Gotta go.
Kind of cutting them down.
Yeah.
Hard line. Gotta go. Gotta
Not
go hard
heavy.
line, guys. Light.
Take the
Gotta go
telestrator
hard.
away from him, Cheryl.
Oh, and this is really curly.
And it's not going to make it. This is not going to make it. Ontario with a 3-1 lead over Jamie Cooey from Yellowknife as they play in the 4th, and it's 1, 2, 3 facing him.
Trying to come off one of them, Vic, to maybe bring 2 in. Just like that.
Very nice. He's played well. He just hasn't seen the results.
And that endurance curling so nice. Yeah, the out turn would just be nice and
I'd kind of just like to throw like back line though, kind of weight, right? So
Half a rock, boys.
I heard Nolan Thiessen say
think of that with
half
just
a
nice
rock,
back
boys.
line.
That's what
Like
you
that?
can see.
Yeah, I do too.
It's back here, boys.
I'm not going to overthrow it. I'm not going to overthrow it. Just
back ring.
Veteran move. You overthrow this, you tick your yellow sideways, roll through, you score 2. You're sitting 3
Yeah, slide's
already.
good.
So what's the weight you want to?
just back line. Like I don't want to overthrow this. So.
If you
Just
come to the
back
yellow
line.
one with lightweight, you score 4. If the line's perfect, the boys in the front end can tap that back for 5.
And why would you want to overthrow it? I know it's
Where no one's throwing his corner.
Cheryl. You got these two, Thiessen and Rycroft on your brush. Give it to them.
Yeah, exactly. I think sometimes you tend to look down, you're kind of playing a tap, and it is for 5, and that's what happens. But it's really good at Pat just to say, hey, I'm not doing that. You guys take it at the end.
Funny, all the other games are in their breaks.
Light, go!
They're all watching this now.
Line's good. Line's good. Give
the weight.
Clean.
Back.
Weight's good, says Carter Rycroft.
Clean.
So it's a clean now. Thiessen and Rycroft again. Who's going to eventually take this? Wanted back line weight. Just angle it back. Get it by the guard. They do. Angle it back. Move the red. Far enough. Yes, you got him. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Team Canada. Two terrific shots by Pat Simmons. Sets it up for a big 5. Let's take a look at his first.
Well, after John Morris made a perfect freeze, this bounce off gave Pat a chance to roll, and this veteran team knows exactly where to put that rock.
Good shot,
That
Pat.
forced Cotter to a really hard draw. There it is, top 12, didn't do him any good. And sets up a little hack waiter that he was smart enough to underthrow. So the only way you miss this is wide. Chip out your own. Just enough speed. Look at that for 5.
Second 5 that we've seen in the Brier this year. The first was scored by Alberta and Kevin Cooey against Prince Edward Island on Sunday night. 5. And a 5-2 lead for Team Canada as we go to the 5th. And it'll be BC that has last draw playing the Red Stones. So another disappointment for this BC team that lost to Quebec this morning on a big shot by Jean-Michel Menard to make the triple, to bring 2 into play, to win the game. And now Cotter sees a 5 put on the board, and he goes from leading 2-0 to down 5-2. So another bounce back kind of game, bounce back kind of end for the skip from Vernon and Kelowna.
The only good news for BC, or the good news, is they had 2 on the board, so it doesn't put them down 5, and they got an opportunity to get a couple back here.
They were the better team for 4 ends.
But the same things apply here, and in this situation, as you talked about with Team Canada in those losses yesterday, is that you have to look at the scoreboard, manage it. You know, you try to get a deuce, you've got the last rock, then you hold, you get 2 more, you hold, and you try to chip away. There's no sense in going crazy and trying to get it all back at once.
Yeah, inch your way back in. It's just hard when it's, I think this is more of a now a mental issue where you're down because of the loss and then you give up a 5-ender. That's a little bit hard on the head. So just try and keep it open, let the players make some shots.
Mentioned we are midway through this 9th draw. There's Northern Ontario off the ice at the moment, leading all. Alberta, Newfoundland, Labrador, they're on the ice against each other. And then down the territories at 0 and 5. It is going to be really a bit of a mess, a complicated mess. We're going to see some separation, but you have to think that 5 losses, considering the strength of the field, will get you something.
Like the corner or here?
And you don't see 5 losses make a playoff very often. Vic, how many times have you seen that?
Not very. No, you're right. 4, and it's funny how it sorts itself out. We thought we were in for some. Well, we had the potential, the Scotties, for 4 teams to be at 5 losses, and then it just didn't work out. We had 4 teams all the way free and clear and in. Tyrell Griffith. I mean, we talked about tonight's games.
Might should be close.
You know, Alberta on the ice against Newfoundland, Labrador. They'll either come in at,
Whoa.
at 5 and 1 or 4 and 2.
Getting better. Gotta go.
They'll play Northern Ontario tonight.
Line's really good. Line's good to it.
Manitoba Team Canada also on the ice. That's another big game.
Shot,
Sweet,
Ty.
guys.
I think we just pick it, Pat.
Yeah, I think so. I don't see any reason sticking.
No corner guards. Carter made a great angle run in and actually sprung a bunch of stones off the button and
Clean. Yep.
cleared everything.
All right, Carter.
Good.
Good throw, Carter.
A lot of club curlers would go for the shot rock in that case, but it's just too difficult with that perfect freeze by Ty. Hit the corner one, that'll drag the play to the middle at some point.
I understand the laws of physics.
What do you think here? 25?
Probably would have lost that one.
Yep.
Brian Kuhn as we play third stones.
Halfway tight. Halfway tight.
Clean. Line's pretty good.
Halfway tight. Halfway tight.
Right over curl of hair. It's pretty good though. Clean. Yep. Good. Right behind it.
Yes.
John Morris, yes, out of his hand. Nolan Thiessen.
The power of the power. Johnny was tight, but with that speed, you can get away with it.
Nice throws, John.
Same thing.
Guard again.
Just so hard to come in and not leave them something.
Okay.
Okay.
5-10.
I like this better than coming down on top. On top is pretty risky when you've got John Morris throwing.
You're gonna have to go T-line. Gotta be T-line, guys. Hard, guys. Hard on you guys. Go. Hard, guys. Hard. Go. Sweet.
And they'll just draw the top 12 as we get ready for Skip Stones. The 5-2 the one big end, but it says a lot. Simmons, Pat Simmons, John Morris, both at 100% so far in the game.
Third.
Jim Cotter and Ryan Kuhn at 81%.
John.
And they left Pat an angle here for a double.
Thick third, almost a half. It's a natural, other than it's so far, a lot of distance. You got to throw this pretty hard.
What was the windmill movement from John Morris about? Just turn?
The turn. Yeah, he was saying he was throwing the in turn at it.
Okay. Pat Simmons.
Yep. Whoa. Hard.
Decent. Bang. And won't get it out. Separates them. Gets a little space. Canada without last rock sitting 2 and 3.
A little thick. Great try, though.
Off
Now
goal.
the predicament is, where do you put that second red?
Thought we might have been able to hold it there.
Moved up ahead, eh? I thought we were good line for a bit.
Still surprises them, Cheryl, that even with that weight, sometimes the rock will curl and they'll get caught.
Well, and usually even more so going to the wings. That's usually where it will straighten up a little bit, but that just kept moving. And you have Nolan sweeping it as well. You'd think he'd be able to back it up if anyone could.
Denny.
It isn't a huge area.
It's either dead even, or we could go like top full 8 over here. Gives him the slash, but it's a little harder, right?
I like playing for like back four, even him up, giving him nothing there. No
The
shot.
thing with the slash, if he doesn't hit it right, he jams that back one too, right?
Where you think? Sorry, where are you thinking about going?
Like top full 8 on your side.
Is that where we're going?
No, we'll try and even him up. But the calls will even him up. I'm
Okay.
just wondering it.
Okay.
What are you looking for here? Like 3?
Good to talk about plan B.
Yep.
If this is light, leave it top 8. And what he's
Shane
saying
Bass.
is Canada's going to have to angle this red rock in. If they miss it by a bit, they could hit that back yellow. It would be a draw for 3 for Jimmy Cotter. So the pro misses light here.
Easy. Right here, guys. Right here. Good. Line's
We
pretty
hear
good.
Ryan
Lots of room.
Kuhn saying, right here, guys, and he's got the brush,
Maybe just
pulling
behind
the
tee.
8, just back of the tee line.
Gotta go. Top 8.
Griffith, Sawatsky.
Get full 8, guys. Gotta get full 8. Gotta get full 8.
They might not get it there.
Wow.
Boy,
I don't know. I got low 90s on it.
there's a couple of draws now that he's struggled on. He missed that last draw in the fourth when he was trying to come around everything and get to the back four. He came up light. And now struggles on this draw.
Jimmy slides high the way I used to play, and he puts a lot of weight in his back foot. His back foot hasn't got a dipped toe, so he slows down. So sometimes the watch can fool you a little bit.
You're decelerating.
Sorry,
That's
Cheryl.
okay.
Newfoundland, Labrador, Alberta. Newfoundland, Labrador with the steal of 1 in 4 after they opened with 3 straight blanks. And Brad Gouju out of St. John's is sitting 2. There is that long center guard. Kevin Cooey. 1, 2. Oh, and now trying to back it up and get the blank. And will not. It'll hang on to the edge. He'll get the single. And they'll go to the break in a 1-1 tie. Both those teams 4-1 coming in. Pat Simmons.
Whoa!
You got it.
Yes! 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 Go! Fine!
And we'll pick it out. And they are going to be sitting the 2.
Half a rock the whole way down.
I know. Hey, Carter.
Yeah, we were. No, it's okay. No worries. We were good. We were good. I'll stay back here just in case.
It's a great pick. It just leaves no opportunity but forced to draw for your one.
Same split.
Drawing against 2. Full 8 foot.
Where are you? Probably back 4.
Need that back one?
No, we're okay. We're good. We're good.
Full 8 foot. Very nice as Cotter puts it on the lid for a single. But that 5 really changed the complexion of the game. 5-3. Team Canada leads it as they go to the break. And before we go to the break, let's check in on the game between Saskatchewan and Prince Edward Island. 1-2 Stones. They belong to PEI. Back 8. Final rock on the way for Saskatchewan and Steve Laycock, who comes in at 2-3 against Prince Edward Island, and Adam Casey from Summerside and Charlottetown at 1-4.
Same weight as the last one. It's really close.
Needs to grow some teeth here.
And needs that all of that 4. And in a hurry, it just bogs down for the single to 4-2 lead. We started seeing it yesterday. The houses aren't quite as lively.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Well, it all comes into focus, doesn't it? That 5 scored by Team Canada in the 4th. They did a 5-3. Their skip is Pat Simmons. He's with Catherine.
Pat, 5 is always a lot of points on the board, but coming off a tough day yesterday, how important is a big score like that?
Yeah, definitely important for us, you know, just to get some momentum. And yeah, that was a good end. A lot of good shots, and we needed that for sure.
Talk about the mental fatigue now that we're halfway through the week with so many rocks in play and the ability for things to change so big, so fast.
It is, yeah. It's, you know, you're tired at the end of the night for sure. Lots of things going on, and all tough games, obviously, right? So it is, you know, you've got to pace yourself and just take things, you know, a game at a time for sure.
And where does your experience in dealing with all of those things play in?
Huge, absolutely. Yeah, you know, I guess just the experience of playing in these events, you know, just to kind of, you know, do your thing and worry about the things and control the things that you can control. And, you know, I think with that mindset, you know, you get through the day and on to the next day.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.
Interesting that you look at the overall numbers, and it's just a 1-point difference, Canada advantage. But dig a little deeper. You saw the 95 for Pat Simmons. John Morris at 100%. On the other side, you got Ryan Kuhn, the 3rd for BC, 78, just 75 for Cotter. And even deeper, his draw percentage, just 50%. The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner of Curling Canada for over 20 years. Trying to figure out how they can come back. Jim Cotter in BC.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. And by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years.
Welcome back. And we wanted to just do some comparing between last year's field, the top 3 teams after draw 8, where we are now. So remember now, Manitoba a year ago was Reed Carruthers, Northern Ontario was Stain Brad Jacobs, so it was with Alberta and Kevin Cooey. Look at their numbers this year. It's 4% better, Northern Ontario, Manitoba. Of course, this year's McEwen, and there is Cooey again. Why, do you think? I mean, the numbers last year were pretty good, but they are exceptional now when you look at them all in the 90s. What do you think, Cheryl?
Well, I would lean very much towards the sweeping. I think just the sweeping this year has made that difference, if not even more. I'm actually surprised it's not more of a difference than that. The directional sweeping is just giving that additional, room for error, which is coming through in the players' numbers.
Just solid control at least.
So after that single by British Columbia in 5, we go to the 6th, Team Canada leading it 5-3, and once again, the defending Canadian champions out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary, skipped by Pat Simmons, will have the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Nice. Nice shot, Nerd. Two beauties.
I would also say a bit of it too is that every year, teams walk away from the Brier last year and say, what little things can we do? We've heard them all talk about it out there to get a little bit better and work a little bit more in the game. So there's probably a percentage of that is maybe fitness and nutrition.
We try and play it.
But a lot of it this year has been the sweeping that we've seen in the improvement in the numbers.
Okay.
No question about it. You can just tell by the brushing calls. You can hear a panic calls. It's narrow, and halfway down, it's all of a sudden it's wide. And these guys have figured it out there, but they're in such good shape that it makes a difference. The average club curler directional sweeping would not make much difference at all.
Whoa. Clean. Yep.
And that brings up a good point on the club ice. The pebble isn't as good. You've got half the time it's a flatter pebble, and you really can't affect the stone as much.
Look at this roll from Tyrell Griffith.
Got enough to get it with the intro.
Carries maybe half a rock.
I got you.
Jack. Firm hack.
Hack. Big hack, yeah.
Good hack.
Yeah, good hack is what we call it.
That's good.
That's good ice.
Yep.
With that rock.
It'll curl nice here.
So knowing something about that stone as well.
And it wasn't the thrower that knows about it. It was Nolan that mentioned it. His job's to make this shot too, and if he factors in and remembers all 8 rocks, that makes a big difference.
Clean.
Yeah. Hard. Gotta go to roll it. Come on, John. Come on. Way over.
And trying to roll it away from that center guard.
Same way.
Didn't want to hit too much less of that.
Whoa.
Tyrell Griffith.
Whoa. Lean. Yep. Hard. Lean. Whoa. Hard, Jim.
Roll it back. Even better this time. Right underneath. In a 3-3 tie, Northwest Territories and Ontario. And boy, again, we said it earlier, Jamie Cooey may not have won anything yet, but man, he can give you problems.
Well, he sure can, but this is a chance for Glenn to break it open a little bit. Jamie not able to roll on either of his hits, and so a nose. There you are for 2.
Get it out, John. Go.
3-2, Ontario still looking for win number 1. Jamie Cooey out of Yellowknife.
Like that?
Yep. Control.
It's got to be frustrating for BC. You make the perfect roll, it's gone. You make another great roll, it's gone.
Solid control.
Whoa, tie.
Greg.
Tie. Close. Tie. Hard tie. Hard tie. Hard.
Uh-oh. Just saves it.
Good. Good.
Same weight as me.
John Morris.
Whoa.
Good control.
Clean. Whoa.
Clean.
Yep.
Hard.
Real hard, Carter.
Now, watch this. And it's covered and
It's a
just
perfect
back
roll.
of the back edge of the button.
Just that extra finish I got with those rocks.
Perfect roll for the wrong team.
Guessing,
Top button.
5 to 10.
Johnny's got a pair that are curling a little more, he's saying. The ice so perfect, you can really get good at matching rocks. It makes such a difference at this level.
Got room.
Lock this right on that corner of that rock back button.
Line's good. Line's pretty good. Freeze it. Freeze it. Line's great. Hard, guys. Got to be here. Hard. Get shot.
Oh, Tyrell Griffith, what a great brush.
Sure.
Stop. 3.
Outturn tap, half rock.
Hard, guys. Got to be here. Hard. Get shot.
Sawatsky backs out, and then it's up to Griffith to carry it.
Sweet. Shot. In.
I think if you hit it exactly right, yeah.
Okay, so that's the line.
I'm just showing back green, guys.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just
I love this goal. We used to play this shot a lot, and there's
My
risk.
rocks curl pretty good, eh?
But John's just going to play the tap this yellow into the rings over
Just a hair more.
in the corner. So it's twofold. It's a peel to open up that dangerous rock on the button, but it puts another one in the paint. Having hammer here, Canada, they're trying to score a deuce.
Big.
Yep.
Hit it in.
Really hard.
Through weight.
Carter Ryan.
Wait through.
Yeah! Whoa! No one get that out of there.
Very nice.
Great line call by Pat.
Good shot, Johnny.
That's a great shot.
Smart skipping, because you know Jim Cotter is going to have to do something by either guard the shot rock or freeze. If he freezes the wrong angle, you can blast it for your 2. Forces him to guard it, and we know how hard those are.
Exactly where they're.
Do you remember yesterday you said you talked with Earl Morrison?
Huh? Exactly where their guard was.
Or was
The one,
Kathy?
like,
Pardon me. I'm sorry,
kinda cross
Kathy.
center?
You said you talked with Morris, and he said when they got into trouble, they stopped
touching center line,
communicating.
basically. That's the way
You
they-
just look at that last shot and all the communicating that went on as they came down the ice. The difference in one day. Now, granted, they're not losing and they're up by a couple, but right out of the hand, through weight. Here's the line. Talked it all the way down.
Yes.
Line's good.
But that's the key. You have to do the same thing when you're down 2 or you're having a struggle in a game.
Right here, guys.
Should be close.
It's got to move.
Half.
It's got to move. Line's good. Right here.
2/3.
Right here.
Little
Little bit, SWAT. Go hard, SWAT.
Yep. Go.
Hard SWAT.
Go.
That's good. Yep. Perfect. Perfect.
Do we weld on ours? Mike's name.
Deal.
This is just about peeling it away, is it?
Closer. I don't want to take that other one out of play, eh? So just stay close.
Yeah. Gotcha.
The shooter can take that yellow one that Johnny just kicked in, and the red one could go over towards that other yellow and get unlucky. So the angle has to be real good here for Pat's peel.
Clean. Yep.
Clean.
Clean it. Well,
Can't, right?
Yep. I mean, whatever you like, whatever you think.
You're gonna weld right on it.
Anywhere here is pretty good.
Yeah, right there. So we had there, right?
Yeah.
Let's freeze on it. Yeah. Last one was 305. Okay.
British Columbia has won the Canadian Men's Curling Championship 4 times. The last was Greg McCauley in 2000. Final
Line's
stone
good.
for BC
Lock it on.
here in 6.
Lots of room. Lots of room.
Should be close.
Oh, way
No,
out
it's
there,
all
guys.
All there. Weight's pretty good. Whoa!
SWAT only. SWAT. No bump. No bump.
All there.
Need to get the line here, and it's hanging.
No bump. Right here.
It's all there.
Okay. Right off. It's gotta sit. Gotta sit. 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 Okay.
Sitting 2 for the moment.
Oh, I think he knows it. We should get us one.
You hit that high side, you just get 1?
Well, I think if you absolutely hammer it, just a hair high, you might get 2.
Anything high side, you should get 1, shouldn't you?
Well, no, we're
Can you-
saving.
can-
We're counting on the shooter, I think.
Actually, yeah, you're right. And if you
That might
stick,
get you 2.
and if you stick it
That
here,
might get you 2.
yeah. Okay. I'll throw this one hard though.
I
Or is
think-
that too thin? Trying to make that.
I know that red one's frozen. I know it's frozen on the inside, but I think if
Well,
they
if
hit that
anything,
dead on with peel weight, I
Nose,
think
at
they
least
can
you probably get 1.
definitely kick it out of the 4-foot.
Well, nose you probably get 1. He's better playing nose than thin, right? That's the only way he's getting.
Yeah, like if knows you think you scored, that's great. That's what I would be doing all day then.
Well, I think
Actually,
we play a hair high side, peel a hair high side. Noses works, or
yeah,
that's close too. But I think our best chance of scoring is going.
It's tough getting this out of the house.
I know, that's why I'm thinking it just skirts to
I
there.
think so too, John. I think nose probably is our best.
Okay.
Just hoping that T-line red squirts a little bit to the left.
I think if you hit it like this, though.
Like if you throw out like peel plus and you hit it right on that center line, real close.
Pretty good weight you're going to need because that red back button red is a little bit on the center line side.
turn right on the nose.
Shade high.
Or yeah.
Clean. Clean.
Whoa,
That's it.
Carter.
Yeah! Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Hard.
Wow! Carter!
Bang.
Fly out of there.
And fly
Go,
out of
John.
there. A little more, John. Not quite. Oh, and it just came back for them. They're close to giving up the steal.
I could for the first half. I couldn't for the last.
It just spun back on itself to hang on to the edge of the 8. Team Canada gets their single. Well, both these teams came in at 4-1. Newfoundland, Labrador, Brad Gushue, St. John's, and Alberta's Kevin Cooey out of Calgary. But it's been really, really close. 3 blanks to start. They've exchanged singles, and now here in the second, Gushue has a chance to get multiple points.
Well, it's been an all Newfoundland Labrador, and a great triple by Brett Gallant really got them out of trouble early. And Brad made the perfect freeze on his first one. Kevin Cooey ran a stone back to get rid of a Newfoundland stone just so that they couldn't take 3 possibly. And that allows this opportunity for 2. Needs full 4.
All right, now we said yesterday, he even said on day 1 he wasn't feeling it. You see, he sensed that.
Oh, he's feeling it.
Gushue, yeah.
Yeah.
3-1, they lead it. As we go over to Sheet A and check in on Saskatchewan and Prince Edward Island. And 1 stone at the back appears to be shot. That belongs to Saskatchewan. Final stone. This is Adam Casey, PEI.
And for Adam, just needs to tap that stone back probably about 2 inches, Vic, to bring 2 into play and to tie it.
Out of Summerside and Charlottetown. Got to get it by that guard first. And now hold that line and tap it back. And they'll just move it enough to pick up the deuce, to tie it at 4. So now you are caught up on our action here on a Tuesday afternoon. The arena at TD Place. Draw 9 of the Tim Hortons Brier. Team Canada with a 6-3 lead. BC with last rock.
Well, nothing happening here really so far. A little deep for Team Canada, not where Nolan wanted that rock at all. But corner card slipped in the rings, they peeled it off, and now there's nothing to work with for British Columbia. This isn't light either.
No, it's sliding.
I've been playing or watching since, well, a long time, on arena conditions. Because Vic would jump all over me.
You didn't want to go there,
No.
did you?
So, another check for Vic. But
know me too well then.
that inside-out shot we just witnessed is just lightning every single building you walk into.
Right out.
And honestly, you know something, it's funny. Even when Ray was here and Linda before, we would often say, or they would say, why teams don't play it more. Go into the rock and come off it. Tendency always is for the right-handed curler to play the out turn.
Yeah, the outside in shot. Yeah, we get conditions to practice drawing to the button, so you tend to play that outside in. Pretty simple situation here for Canada.
Clean.
It starts to get so tough for BC. You got forced last end. You're running out of ends. You don't have anything going this end.
That's how tough this field is, isn't it? Jim Cotter made a beautiful freeze, a beautiful hit against Quebec this morning. Watched as a triple came down and took away his victory. In this game here, it's been one shot. Jimmy's first shot in that tie bender. He ticked the wrong guard as opposed to missing the safe way. 5, and then it's an uphill battle. They've really played very well both games.
Yeah.
And even the game against Ontario, which they did win, they played so well by setting shots up. The front end was great and putting some pressure on Ontario, which they had to do.
Hard, Nolan, hard.
Okay, I'll come back then to the question I asked earlier. About Jamie Cooey and what's the difference between him being 0-5 and winning a game, because he's played well in almost everything. So, what's the difference then for Jim Cotter? Comes in at 2-3 and now finds himself behind. I mean, I can point to draws that he maybe didn't make. Were there some strategical things that he missed, Russ?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they're that far off. I really don't. If you analyze this game, it was
Line's
one shot.
good.
It really was. And they were the better team for the first 3 ends.
And listen, we heard from some of the skips before it all began. Cheryl, one shot, one miss, too deep.
Getting better.
Allows somebody to come down on top. You hit and roll too far. One shot.
Shot, Ryan.
Well, and it is really
real
tough.
nice.
Like even the very first NBC, I mean, not the easiest shot, but they had Jim Cotter had a soft hit that he could have got 3 out of possibly, and only gets his deuce. So that can turn things around too.
Going to be thinner than half, though, I think.
Yep.
Thinner the better, eh, Pat?
Yeah, it's half rock doesn't do her for sure.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Just trying to pick it off the face?
Yeah, peel weight.
Wow.
It'll go. That slight angle makes all the difference.
That unique style of his with that brush way, way, way out to the side.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Clean.
Half a rock, he said, wouldn't do it.
Clean.
Thin as possible, they said. And away they go.
That was for you.
You guys right to the button.
Okay.
Jim Cotter.
Shot, Chin.
And he'll go center line. Back edge of the 4 foot.
We've just about done everyone.
Hang around somewhere. Try to put it in a spot you might fool the other skip. This ice is so good, I don't think there's any real
normal weight
glaring straight spots or swingy spots.
Which makes me want to check the forecast. So right now we're at +5, it says, and there's a 60% chance of some showers today. Up to 10 tomorrow and more rain in the forecast. And it'll be rain again on Thursday. We know it's a challenge because there's no dehumidification unit in the building. We saw some frost creeping in last night, but down the path of most play, there's no problem, Cheryl.
No, there hasn't been. It looks a lot better today compared to last night, which is typical. The evening, you'll start to see more as you get more people in the building, but I think Dave Merklinger's got a handle on it.
But it's feeling springy here, Ottawa. Final stone looking for the blank. Jim Cotter.
Clean, yep. Clean.
Ouch. What did you do to me?
It worked that time. Agreed.
Your first shot, you were T-line, okay? And it curled to perfect spot, right? So I just thought, the rock was another, like
6 inches this way.
So you would have wanted, at least you wanted the same line, right? Because you're only throwing 3 more feet.
It's just, yeah, you use those sweepers in those spots, and usually.
I know, but I think that the ice looked tight there.
Ryan went down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big tree fall hard, eh?
Ah.
Next time you get on WestJet and you hear, and your pilot today is Ryan Kuhn. I'm out of here. I can't even stand up.
Yeah, the oxygen masks came out of the ceiling for Ryan Kuhn. Blank in 7 means that BC once again will have the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones down by 3 here in the 8th.
Line's good. Yep. Hard, gotta go. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
So both of the Yellowstones are from Team Canada. They come in twice. Corner goes up, and now around comes Rick Sawatsky.
Really nice come around. We haven't seen a lot to the wings. What we have seen has been a little heavy, so great adjustment for the weight.
Yep.
Hurt.
Clean.
Go with it, John, just in case. I think it's good. Yeah, it's good. Shot.
All right, halfway, guys.
2.
Tyrell Griffith.
Definitely not heavy. Line's good. Half. Line's really good. 2/3. Clean. Line's perfect. Good.
Oh. Two teams among the contenders meeting on sheet C. And 2 red stone. Oh, my. Sorry.
No, keep counting.
1, 2, 3, 4 red stones.
And there's one over to the left, count them 5.
Okay, that's what's facing Alberta. And Kevin Cooey with his left.
Well, and you know, it's a very tough draw, Vic. He'd have to get right to the pin. So he's trying to make the double, and if he sticks right there, it should outcount the ones in the back 8.
Hard! And it just, you know what, just does. Look at that. He picks up the single.
Peel weight double against 5. That's that would get your attention.
Just a reminder, if you want to see that game, Brian and David have it for you on TSN3.
Line's good.
Brilliant
Line's
shot.
good.
Mark looked pretty
Line's
nervous
good.
holding the broom for that one.
Curl hair. No, line's good. Line's good. Just clean. Just clean. Good.
Bear down on these, eh?
Patience for BC here. It's all about having Team Canada waste stones on these corner peels.
Did you hear the comment from Carter Rycroft? Bear down on these.
Yeah, he's so
Go,
good.
Go with it, Carter. Go with it.
Just sometimes I guess you take, it's just nothing but a peel. You
Right.
take it for granted,
Right,
right?
you're up a couple, everything's going great, and you just lose your focus.
Saskatchewan, Prince Edward Island in a
He's like here?
4-4
Yeah, it's pretty good.
tie. Chance for 2.
Indeed, it's been one of those ends where Saskatchewan has been able to replace the PEI stones and lie 2 for most of the end. And with a little bit of a roll, it does mean that Saskatchewan already lies shot. And so this is a draw to the full 8 foot for 2.
You're probably about here, guys. It's close. Probably there. Lots of room, guys.
Yeah, Kirk Myers calling lines is right about there. Put it on the pin for us.
Should be really good. Right on the can.
That's good. Backy.
And just back 4 for the 2 in Saskatchewan. Steve Laycock, Nutana in Saskatoon. Moves in front.
Good shot.
Pretty thin though, eh?
I think we just
What
roll.
if you roll? If you roll and change that like right into this?
I think we roll into this with like there, and then we got him sort of.
That'd be good too. Yeah.
I don't
Sure.
know.
That's better.
Yeah.
Just like good control.
And if it is thicker though, that's a kill angle on that too, right? If it's
no,
or free that one up.
Yeah, just good control. Try to jostle.
Yeah, solid control though.
Yeah, the problem for Team Canada is those 2 yellows staggered, so if they could just rearrange them, they'd get an opportunity to get at that back red stone with a run.
Kind of wait, John.
Good control.
You ever get this really thin, you could make the red double too. It's not the call, but it's an option.
Yeah, lots of good things can happen.
Whoa! Clean, yep. Whoa!
Whoa!
Nolan! Carter!
All the way! All the way! All the way!
Got to get some action here.
Hard pat.
That's probably not bad.
Okay.
Triple guarded now.
Okay.
I like the freeze, Cheryl. Just freeze right into that pocket.
Firm. I think you got to throw firm.
Yeah, I
Make
agree.
sure of that one. Just roll on top.
This could go poorly again. You make the double and you roll to the wrong spot. You might set up a red double.
With the freeze, you could tap a little bit. This has got to be exactly perfect.
It's dangerous to freeze when there's 3 in there against you, but you know what Canada's up to with a big lead like this.
Yep, hard tie. Yep, hard. Good shot.
Oh, roll that red rolls
Is that right?
3 inches farther and you've got that double. Worked out well.
Real nice.
Two really good shots by Ryan.
Trade up.
Boy, you couldn't do any better. You guarded the back one, froze in the front one, and didn't set up an angle. Guess
Fall obviously didn't affect him.
They knew what they were doing. Yeah, exactly.
Probably not. Yeah, it's not worth trying to save the shooter either.
No.
Out turn.
Well, we mentioned Jim Cotter's draw weight was struggling. He's brought it up from that 50% level now to 71. And Pat Simmons continues to curl extraordinarily well, 100% on his draws, as he also leads on the scoreboard 6-3. And player numbers are brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella.
Clean. 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 Yep. Clean. Shot.
Okay. Really great here, right? Sure. Like it. Right there?
These are always tough because of where that red stone is to try to get the right separation and not leave an easy double.
Thanks, Pat. Create a real steep angle.
Yeah. Couple of choices. Cheryl in top 12 to create it, as Jimmy just said, a steep angle where you could go right beside it. Back 8.
Yeah, I thought they might go right beside it,
Yeah.
actually. I can see Pat playing the slash on this if it's a steep angle.
You want to go even?
Go even? We can go even.
Where are we at?
Top 8. Okay, now it's coming down.
That's fine, right here.
Swat, a little bit. Swat.
A little bit.
Swat.
A little bit, yep. Shot. Good sweep, yes.
Good spot.
It's pretty perfect.
What is your control weight?
Trying to hit and roll in front. Trying to hit and roll in front, Pat.
Yeah, solid control.
Scoreboard dictated.
John's
Don't take that risk on hitting a quarter of that red one, trying to make the hero double. Make one go away, roll to the center line, and Jimmy might have a tough one for his 2.
Yep, yep.
Whoa, easy, easy. Clean.
Whoa,
Whoa. Nolan.
Nolan. Nolan.
Decent with the final
Hard.
few licks.
Go, go, go.
And not enough to get it in front. Check to see who shot. It is red at the back 8 by that little bit, so they'll play the draw. This surprise you?
No, the draw?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
when you're laying shot, I'm not surprised at all.
All right.
Same time, man.
No, I mean, his draw weights come up.
Same
When
weight.
he threw a nice draw to get that single in 5.
Here, lass.
What do you think about it? I guess he's got the single in 5, so.
Ryan.
But I mean, he's got a lot to roll too.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be wrong if you
Right.
didn't feel good about draws, but he's even got a little bit of backing. Not that
Okay.
you can move it, but
Right. So a chance to get 2. Jim Cotter from the Vernon and Kelowna curling clubs.
Way short.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Way short, somebody said. So Griffith for Sawatsky, and that will go nowhere. He was close to hogging it. One it is. Wow. 6-4. Some of the great views, a walk around Parliament Hill, and of course always dominant the Peace Tower. We are in Ottawa for this year's Tim Hortons Brier. I was asking earlier, Kathy, what is it take for somebody like Jamie Cooey to win a game, and he's played so well.
He has. Well, he could just draw for two. Glenn Howard elected to not play the hit and drew to the outside to lie to, but Jamie's trying to play the angle run and have his shooter pop over to the other side for 4.
Wow. For 4 indeed in the 8th.
Sticks that. Ray sticks the roll.
Brad Chornoskowski, Robert Borden, and of course Chris Schilling, who now throwing the third stones, maybe gives him his best team in a number of years. Jamie Cooey. So he moves in front 7-5.
Line's good, yeah. Definitely less weight. Go ahead.
Watch out for those territories. They're giving Glenn a battle here. They lost in the last shot to Manitoba, and they lost in the last shot to Alberta.
Not going to go away quietly. But that's what we saw that with Northern Ontario. Opportunity to maybe drop, but going for the bigger shot, because I think they just realized no opportunities to get big ends out there. So when they present themselves, give it a shot.
That's a great point.
Push it back,
Well,
bud.
for Jamie Cooey as well, it's been a struggle. He went 0-11 last year in Calgary. That best year for him, though, was 12. Remember when he made the playoffs in Saskatoon, went 7-6?
Oh, yes.
But he has lost also, including the 5 losses here. He's lost 20 in a row at the Brier. So looking for a big win here if he can hold on to it. He's leading there 7-5. Kathy will keep you updated as we welcome you back. British Columbia getting just the single. Team Canada with Last Rock here in 9 playing the Yellowstones.
Go, 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 go.
Talk about missing opportunities, and Jim would do anything to take that draw back.
Intern across the face, guys. Intern across the face. Yeah. I like it. Closer to the draw to the button pad. Okay.
Well, Prince Edward Island is down by 2. They're sitting one edge of the button. Can they tie it here?
They sure can, and Steve Laycock playing a run back on his final stone. A little fortunate, he got a redirect off one of his other stones in the house to remove a PEI stone. But it does allow a chance for Adam, if he can get to the 8-foot or better, for 2.
How heavy? Should be good. Whoa.
Okay, easy,
Whoa,
still looks
real.
here.
Robbie Doherty on the right, Anson Carmody on the left. David Mathers is calling the line. And needing it to come down and come down quickly.
Top 4, head of it.
We talk so often about unforced errors.
Yep.
And there is one right there.
Yep.
Chance to
Line's
tie,
good.
trails by 1.
Hard line.
Curled more than they thought early.
It's probably the smart call, I guess, eh? You want to go with that?
I like to get the yellow one in there, making contact with something.
To you, man.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Same turn?
Whatever you think.
I like the end.
Okay.
Whoa.
Heads up.
Hard shot. Hard.
No, we'll take the shooter.
Oh.
Right out,
Great
Pat.
shot.
That's
Get a little
better.
nibble, that'd be nice. Roll in.
And coming back for him, not quite.
Good shot, Carter.
Wow. on the lid. Second shot, 2. That's Alberta. Final rock coming up here, Newfoundland, Labrador, Brad Goujian.
And he's just trying to graze one of those stones out of the way, prepared to concede a point. Kevin Cooey's final stone made absolutely perfect on top. No room to draw.
Hard! Hard! Whoa! Whoa! Jeff! Whoa!
The Valley Haley
You're good. You're good.
Country Club. And that's what he'll do. He'll concede the single, gets one out of there, and we're tied at 3.
It's probably
Yep.
just back 4.
Yep.
There goes.
That's a big point for Alberta scoring in the 8th end.
Looked like 2, though. Brad made a great shot there. And Team Alberta, they ran into a hot skip again with Ontario and lost in an extra in on a draw to the button. And then the Gushus making everything out there to keep control of that game. And other than that, they were undefeated.
Yep. Good. Good. Yeah, good.
Like that.
Yeah, I think we gotta try and throw it on the center, I think. Or if anything, hug the inside.
Guard?
I'm gonna throw the center here, and just because of the score, we'll set up an angle here to make 2 BC Rocks go away if they want.
2/3.
Slot. You're gonna have
Clean.
to go slot.
Tight. Whoa. Tight.
Should come down right in here.
Might be in.
I think we're gonna be short.
It's getting better. Line's getting better.
Should come down right in here. Sit down.
A little bit. Yep.
That's good.
Okay.
Fine. Sit. It's not bad.
Yep.
Shot. That's fine.
16. Do you like John?
Out turn. Yeah! Whoa! Yeah!
John Morris.
Whoa! Yeah! Whoa!
Stuffed it. Absolutely.
Good throw.
Shot rock belongs to BC. The World Junior Championships continuing in Denmark in Trøndelag. And Mary Fay out of Chester, Nova Scotia. She picks up 2 wins. Now perfect, 5 straight. But Matt Dunstone, who won his first 2, has now dropped 2 in a row, including a 7-5 loss to Switzerland, leaving his record now at 2-2. I saw the name Ramsfeld playing for Norway.
Could be one of Eigel's children,
possible.
possibly.
Yeah.
Eigel won 3 Worlds, Vic, I think.
I believe so. I know he won in '88 over Pat Ryan, and then Ryan came back and won it in '89 in Milwaukee.
Line's good. Where is it? Right on the tee line. Lots of room.
Hard.
Line's good. Line's good.
Hard.
Got to go hard for line.
Whoa.
Stagger him. Yep.
Opening up a little sluggish on some of the draws here all of a sudden, Cheryl.
Yeah, he's just not feeling it on the weight.
Yeah, roll a foot so he can't make that come on to be shot. Right?
Remind me if we've seen anything.
It's by a lot, like really on his draw for his
It's
deuce.
a nice spot. Like it'll come up.
Nick said it was almost hot.
Control weight. It'll come up 3-4 inches. Yep.
Almost like that spot I just threw in, eh? The out turn?
Last end.
Yeah, last end. Yeah. If you want to roll, just biting side button would be nice.
Yeah, we got you.
Or full 4 anyways.
Forward, control.
Control.
Pat Simmons his first.
Really easy. Clean, yeah.
Carter Rycroft staying with this one all the way.
Go on.
Now some late push by Thiessen, looking for the roll, and they'll just get it to a little more inside towards the center line. T-line full in the forefoot.
Good sweeping, guys.
Control. What kind of weight?
Control.
I truly believe Jimmy, he's a brilliant shot maker, but he's basically missed the paint 2 or 3 times here, and it's always been light. And he does have a slower slide. He need a much higher split time. Like he might need a 3.8, whereas the rest of the team might be more like a 4.0. And I'm wondering with the split times, they're getting fooled a little bit. Either that or it could be the rocks.
Yeah, because to be that short, I mean, it'd be different if you're getting to the paint, but not even getting there.
Nice control. Tight. Tight. Tight.
Needs to get this roll.
Hard tie.
Tyrell Griffith.
Hard, Rick. Hard, hard.
And will get the roll, but not underneath.
You got room in the in if you want it.
So right away you heard Nolan Thiessen say you got lots of room.
You got
Straight back.
if you want it, Pat.
Let's go, end turn.
Even firm.
Firm.
Top one's in, right?
Yes. Top one is in, you asked?
Intern's just a little safer turn on that line. The out. There's always the possibility of it hanging and you jam it.
Yeah, late in the game, all these hits get a hair straighter. There's enough room here for sure.
Final stone and a chance to score a possible 3 for Team Canada. Thiessen all the way down and out the back, and it'll hold on, maybe come back, and no, it'll be 2 more and handshakes. Team Canada will pick up the win, and with it improve their record now to 4-2. British Columbia, disappointing day for them. They dropped 2 straight, now fall to 2-4, make the final 8-4 Team Canada over BC.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Sponge Towels, Paper Towels, nothing absorbs like it. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Team Canada celebrating a win over British Columbia, 8-4 the final. It really was the fourth. Jim Cotter struggled with his draw weight. Caught him in 4 that led to the 5, and then of course a light draw in 8 cost him again as Team Canada wins it, and a wonderful performance by both Morris and Simmons at the back end. The game story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. So let's drop in now on this game. Earlier we saw Jamie Cooey score 4 to take the lead. Final stone coming up now for Glenn Howard of Ontario.
And Glenn is electing to play the thin double to roll out and retain that last rock advantage coming home.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Oh, and they drive it by. And it'll be a steal of 1 more. So Jamie Cooey will lead it 8-5, and Ontario will have that last rock coming home. It's draw 9, Tuesday afternoon. It is the Tim Hortons Brier from the arena at TD Place. These teams are both 4-1, Newfoundland, Labrador, and Alberta. And remember, Alberta stole one in 8 as Gushue played that really fine tick, really to concede one, Kathy, and now this is his last coming up at 9.
He has played so well today. Brett Gallant for the second consecutive and made a triple to get himself out of trouble. But on the final stone, Kevin Cooey made a perfect roll behind the corner guard and not wanting to have to take one. This is the attempted blank.
Jeff Walker, Brett Gallant, and so thin and then out the back. So he gets the blank. They remain tied at 3. Newfoundland Labrador will have that hammer. All important last rock coming home. So after watching Team Canada beat BC, we're going to take the cameras over to the outside sheet, sheet D, and finish up Northwest Territories against Ontario at 4-8. A wonderful 4. Scored by Jamie Cooey, and then that steal we showed you after the missed attempt at the double by Ontario. And so it is Jamie Cooey from Yellowknife who leads it 8-5. Ontario does have last rock coming home, and this is their Territories' third. Chris Schilling.
A little hack waiter down there to get that out of there. Wow, that was flying.
Well, that's a pretty good addition for this team. Chris Schilling plays out of Alberta for years, and they've used the residency rule to allow him to go up and play for Northwest Territories.
Rope.
Richard Hart.
Adam. Whoa.
Richard couldn't make the come around deep enough. He had the line, but he was light there. And if they managed to bury it and get a nose hit on a guard, your 3's a possibility. But now they have to hope for a straight back nose hit here. So pretty simple for Mr. Cooey. Make this top rock go away.
I like the out too. Just off edge. It's a nice field.
Last evening, gave his brother Kevin a good run before eventually losing. And then this morning against Manitoba, took them to an extra before losing. He's dropped 5 straight.
And in draw 1, Vic, New Brunswick beat them in an extra end. That's 3 extra ends that they've lost. Like they could be right in this thing.
Well, you do have to wonder if they played more, and if they've got, you know, they don't play a lot. They're warming up.
Brilliant performance, even though they, you know, if they pull this one off, it's only 1-5. It's they've played well.
Remember, too, it's been a bit of a streak for the Territories. They've lost 20 straight in the Brier, dating back to 2014. They lost them all last year. They had to come through, of course, that pre-qualifying tournament to get into the field of 12. Win over Nova Scotia on Saturday in the opening draw put them in.
It's got it all cleaned up.
As the crowd realizes that Jamie Cooey now has a chance here to run Ontario out of stones. Nine Briers for Jamie Cooey. 8 straight.
Yep. Stay on it. Stay on it.
Final stone.
Stay on it, Art.
And all the Ontario team can do is look. And now they'll put out their hands. And it'll go into the book as a win to end a 20-game losing streak for the Territories, as Dad Fred is celebrating a 69th birthday by watching his son pick up an all-important first win and hand Ontario the loss. Ontario now falls to 3-3, and Cooey goes to 1-5, and so now there are no more winless teams at this year's Brier. Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs still alone on top with the 5 straight wins. Ontario falls now into that group with 3, and then the bunch at 4, and the Territories now at 1-5 make the final 8-5. The Territories a winner over Ontario. The crowd applauding the efforts of Jamie Cooey as he stops along the boards to sign some autographs, particularly the Territories flag as they come off the ice after an 8-5 win over Ontario, their first win, and handing Ontario and Glenn Howard a 3rd loss. Our attention now from one side of the arena to the other, and we'll check in on the game between Prince Edward Island and Saskatchewan. And it's a 7-5 lead for Saskatchewan, and PEI does have the last rock coming home here, playing the Yellowstones. Saskatchewan comes in at 2-3, skipped by Steve Laycock out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon. As their 3rd, Kirk Myers throws. Prince Edward Island comes in at 1-4. Their skip is Adam Casey. They curl out of the Silver Fox Curling and Yacht Club in Summerside and the Charlottetown Curling Complex.
Good.
Saskatchewan had an opportunity to play a thin double there. Not that it was easy, it was a little risky, but his corner guards left because they didn't try it, and a good opportunity for PI to get their 2 by going around right now.
I think you're okay. You got a little bit of room. Line's okay. A little bit of room. Line should be okay.
David Mathers throws the 3rd stones for the PEI champions. Prince Edward Island has never
You're gonna have to go a little bit at the end, dog.
won a Brier.
Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy. Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Hard, hard. Good spot, Dave. Real nice.
Feel it, 8.
Really nice come around, some good separation.
Pretty straight up here. Turn?
I was thinking in.
Whatever you like. In turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go, buddy.
They weren't sure what turn. They didn't move the broom when they changed their minds.
I float it maybe, but.
Third straight Saskatchewan championship for the 33-year-old Steve Laycock.
Whoa. Whoa.
Trying to break that long drought for Saskatchewan. Their last Canadian championship coming in 1980 by Rick Folk.
Shot, Stevie. Thanks.
Can see the change
Right
in
in the
this
T-line.
Prince Edward Island team, and they've worked
pretty
hard
much the
this year,
same as all the
traveled a
other
lot.
games, eh? Yep.
Got some sponsorship
I'm gonna try
money.
to give you the draw to the button type speed. And pretty confident you guys can do whatever that with that.
Deep breath. Adam Casey. Still has a chance here to
Line's good.
force something. He
you
needs
gotta go for
2
line.
despite the numbers.
Line's great.
You gotta go for line.
Hard. Go, 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 go.
Just Anson for
Hard.
line.
Hard, Anson. Go.
Just
Hard. You
Anson.
got it. Hard.
Anson Carmody is on the left.
Hard, go on, you gotta go.
Robbie Doherty
Hard.
on the right.
Hard, you gotta go.
David
go,
Mather's
hard.
calling line.
Hard, help him, Doc, help him. Hard.
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 Hard. You need to
Hard.
chip off that.
Oh boy. Maybe those
Okay.
those numbers are true.
Something.
Hey, nice weight there.
With all the incredible run back, hit and rolls, raises, triples, quads, there's been quite a few draws missed this week.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout being called by Saskatchewan.
We watched Jimmy Cotter do that twice in our
He
game.
knows is it. It's going to here. Well, I don't want to. Like, here's money.
Right,
Well,
roll
I
it to
think
the
this is
center.
the theory, guys. Nose is pretty good. You roll to here. It's
For roll to there, it's done.
Even here, it's fine. Right, Dad?
I guess it's kind of just stick and hope, right? Because he's going to have this if we're in the...
Right, Dad? It's Lyle Myers.
If it's only for 2.
Sons Kirk and
What's
Dallin,
his easiest
part of the
shot?
team.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there isn't a spot unless we roll all the way to here, and then we're risking rolling out. Yeah, that would be perfect.
But again, guys, let's just keep it.
This is good. Anywhere in
Yeah, I agree.
a whole bunch of curls, forward weight.
Here, control.
Yep.
It's an interesting situation
Yeah.
here for Saskatchewan because if they
Control, and I think
roll
it'll
towards the
just edge up
center
there.
line, I think they're pretty safe in winning.
There, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of gradual.
But the farther you roll, the more chance you have of rolling out, which gives Adam Casey a pretty easy shot for 2. So hit and stay and take your chances.
Yeah.
Maybe roll a foot, Cheryl?
Yeah, I think if you sit right there, you've got that slash. So just roll a foot, and that pretty much gets taken away.
Because if you roll right to the center line, then the red double can be made, and Adam can stay on the corner there.
Yeah, sorry.
On this same sheet, he had a chance to beat Brad Jacobs by rolling a couple feet, and he hit it dead on.
Whoa! Clean!
Dylan!
Clean! Clean! Dallin! Okay.
That was on Saturday night, the opening night, when Northern Ontario went the extra
Yeah, nose.
to win it 6-5.
Maybe a hair high. Yeah, low, I'll throw the out there. Need peel?
Pretty sure.
Just normal? You think you need more peel?
Normal.
Okay, let's just throw that easy peel.
Okay, easy. Yeah, easy peel.
Yeah.
Hair low, like.
Yeah, just give me right in the nose.
Hair low.
That's why they wanted
Hair
to roll
low, like-
just a touch to the
Just a
left.
shade
little
low and
more.
you should be good. That, just like easy peel.
This angle has to be spot on
Having
here.
this low makes it.
Yellow comes across to get it.
Yeah, yellow redirects off that top red.
Final stone. Looking for the 2 to tie.
Easy.
Whoa!
Right now,
Got it.
trailing
Whoa.
7-5.
Robbie!
Adam Casey.
Robbie, hard!
Robbie Doherty, bang, and sliding underneath. Saskatchewan will pick up one more. It'll go into the book as an 8-5 final. Saskatchewan improved their record now to 3-3, and Prince Edward Island fall to 1-5.
Hey, Jerry.
And it's a win for Newfoundland Labrador as Brad Gushu draws the 4-foot for the win. The final there is 4-3. And so Newfoundland Labrador 5-1. Alberta suffers a second loss. So Northern Ontario top of the table, followed by Newfoundland Labrador 1 game off. Then you've got the 3-2. Ontario falls to 3. Saskatchewan there to join them. Quebec is there at 2-3, and now you start to look ahead. Now tonight, does it get much better? Not really. 7:30 Eastern Time on TSN 1. Alberta at Northern Ontario. And then on TSN4, Manitoba and Team Canada. Brian and David will have that one for you. Terrific afternoon here on a Tuesday, Draw 9, as we've reached the halfway point of this Tim Hortons Brier. So, till we talk with you again this evening at 7:30 Eastern Time, thank you for joining us. The Canadian Men's Curling Championship is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.